My mouth so damn dry. Oh, okay. Um, but what was I saying? I hate roll-on perfume because, like, I don't know, like Ariana Grande, when I was selling perfume before, she has like roll-on versions of her perfume, but like I don't like it because it feels weird, and I feel like it doesn't put out a lot of perfume on there and blah blah blah. So I'd rather just get the spray perfume. But when I worked there and I was about to quit, I stole like a whole bunch of samples, like these little samples. Not really stealing because it's like free or whatever. But I would basically just make myself like little testers, and I'm still using testers from that job. That was like 2 years ago. But I don't know like what even know what the name of these perfumes are because I didn't label them or anything. Um, uh, yeah, that reminds me. I gotta edit my braid video that I did not edit yet. Um, work is poop right now. I'm like tired. These kids are wearing me out. I've only been back from vacation for a week now. Like this is like my first normal week back to work, and I'm like I hate when you gotta like leave reality. Well, actually, no, come back to reality actually, because when you go on vacation for a week, you're like, oh, thank God, like I get to get away and go on vacation, not have to like wake up early and do work and all that stuff. Um, but then you get back to work and then you gotta deal with the nonsense again and all the people and talk to everybody. Is I don't know. Um, I went to Barbados for my vacation, and that was like my first time out of the country in like 15 years, I think. 10. I don't think I've been out in the country since I was like 10 years old. I think I was 10, and we went to Costa Rica. And that's what I like about my parents because obviously like my parents pay for the vacation and stuff like that, but they would travel the world for like 10 whole years before they had kids, right? But now that they had kids, like we've gone like the only places we went out of the country, like we went to Mexico. A lot of people went to Mexico, but we went to like Costa Rica, and then we just went to Barbados. And I feel like those are like different type places other than like people now my age, they typically travel to Jamaica or what's that place? Jamaica or like the Bahamas or like literally like those basic places that everybody goes to. So I'm glad because I don't even want to go to Jamaica for real because like I don't have any connection with that place. But everybody be going there and posting those pictures of them like standing on those bamboo rafts and like paddling the rafts, or like the men who like rub your feet with the clay or some shit like that. But like I've never wanted to go to Jamaica. I like going to like different places like nobody's heard of. Mm-mm. But I was on vacation for the whole week, and it's kind of weird not having any friends because I didn't really like tell anybody about my vacation. Like I was posting it on Instagram as it was happening. Like I was like, oh, like where I was and like the pictures and stuff is all on my Instagram. But like in real life, I since I just started this job, nobody really knows me like that, and like half the workplace didn't know where I was going for real. I think I only told like one person. Like even my real like boss didn't ask me for real. I think the only person who asked me how my vacation was the one lady that I don't even like there for real. So it was funny. She was like, "How was your vacation?" And I was like, "Oh, it was good." Like I wasn't even expecting her to ask me because I'm like, "Do you really care, or are you just asking me this to be nosy, or do you just feel like you have to make small talk because we're standing right next to each other?" I don't know, right? And she was telling me that her brother works for Tesla in California, I guess. And I was like, "Oh, like," and everybody knows that we all hate Tesla right now. Okay, like I don't know. I would say like if somebody gave me a Tesla, I wouldn't even take that shit. But reality, it's like a free car. But anyway, she was saying her brother works for Tesla. He has like three cars. He has like two cyber trucks or whatever. And she was like, yeah, at first I didn't like the cyber trucks, but they grew on me because I saw the inside and it goes really fast. But I would probably end up speeding in them, blah blah blah. But I'm like, I don't know. Me personally, I would never really flex my siblings' job like that, especially if it was fucking like Tesla or some like whack ass company that nobody likes. Like I don't know, I'm not really gonna brag about that. Be like, oh yeah, my sister works for Apple. I get a free iPhone every year. Like I'm not like I don't know, more important things in the world to talk about. Mm-mm. But I don't know. I wish I could see who was actually in here. But what was I saying? So today is Friday. I gotta go to Walmart after work because I be forgetting to get stuff when I go shopping, and it's really annoying. Like I went shopping literally like twice this week for some food, and I'll go to Food Lion or like Aldi or whatever, and then next thing I know, I'm like I get home, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to get some coleslaw, macaroni salad. Like I'm forgetting literally everything. So now I gotta go to Walmart after work, and it's annoying because that's like on the whole other side of the city. So I have to drive all the way down there. And then this girl's birthday party that I know is on Saturday. So she's having like a moo party or whatever where we gotta wear moo, and then we're gonna do like a paint and sip type vibe. But I don't know why it starts so early. Like she said it starts at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna show up like exactly 6 so I can leave early. Because it's supposed to be like a sleepover, but I'm like, I hate sleeping over at people's houses. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, I gotta go. Um, and then like it's paint and sip, and I also don't really, I'm not like a fan of painting, especially if you don't have like the real paint brushes. Like if you're just buying a whole bunch of like canvases from Dollar Tree and like the cheap brushes, and it's like I don't have any artistic ability either, and I'm not like a big painter. So it's like paint and sip or like those little things, I don't really like them. Okay. I'll do it on my own if I'm bored, but I don't know. So I gotta do that Saturday. Um and I hate socializing with people too, because this is like the first time I'm gonna be seeing this group of friends since like Halloween. I think the last time actually hanging out with people was literally Halloween. Um which is annoying. I just hate talking to people because it's like I'm talking to people all day today because I'm at work, right? And then Saturday I gotta babysit in the morning, so my voice is gonna be gone. And then I gotta socialize another 6 hours after that. I don't know. I just hate people. I've always hated people. I need to find a new job where like I don't have to talk to anybody. And then like I know people will tell me and be like, yeah, you're too young to be in the house all the time. You need to be like going out having fun, blah blah blah. Like, and I'm like, really though? Because I feel like you can't really go out and have fun if you don't have like go out and have fun money, right? Like, I'm not trying to go outside, spend my last $20 when I could just wait till I'm 40 to do that, and I could spend like $200 on something every time I go out, and then like enjoy it and not have to worry about stuff being expensive and all that stuff. Did I lose a keychain? I don't know. Look, these are my keychains. I have this Alaska keychain is what my parents got me because they went to Alaska together. And then this is my Virgo keychain, and then I have this one from Utah, even though I don't fucking remember going there. And then this is the one I just got. It's pretty, pretty. I gotta go back in soon. They have an Outback Steakhouse out there. But yeah, I haven't gone live on YouTube in forever. So I was like, oh, might as well just go live. And um, if you hear me coughing a lot, it's because I had like I don't know if it was the flu or what the fuck I had, because even the doctor don't know. But at the end of my vacation, I got sick and um, I was like throwing up. I had diarrhea, blah blah blah. And then like I couldn't get to the doctor because I was literally out of the fucking country, but my throat was hurting. So I automatically assumed that it was strep throat because I've had strep throat before. And then when of course when I get to the doctor, they're like, "Oh, your strep test was negative, but technically you could still have it, blah blah blah. But if anything, you probably have a variation of the flu and blah blah blah. So we're just gonna give you some antibiotics, and that should clear you out." And I was like, "Huh?" So basically, like you don't know what people be having, but you're just gonna prescribe them the same medication, I guess, just because it gets rid of bacteria. I guess so. So I'm still taking my pills every 12 hours. Um, and it sucks because when I'm on vacation, I didn't make any videos or anything. Didn't make any videos, obviously, because I'm like on vacation and everything. So when I got back, I was like, oh, I can't wait to make videos when I get back from vacation and blah blah blah. But now I couldn't even like talk because my fucking throat was sore for like a whole week. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. All I know is that I got like a couple videos to edit. I have like my braiding video that I need to edit. And it's funny because I have like videos from like 4 or 5 years ago that I literally never edited. And they're just like sitting in my camera roll waiting to be edited and uploaded. So you'll see me whenever I post it that I have different hair in those videos. That's how you can always tell if my videos are recent or not by depending on like what hairstyle I have, right? Um so yeah, I gotta post those videos. But it's hard to like edit them because they aren't like they're like in the back of my camera roll, so I'll click like edit or like upload to CapCut or whatever, and it says that they can't download the videos because I don't know if I don't have enough storage or like what's wrong with it, but I can't download the videos, so it's really annoying. Um, and then I gotta wait for it to download and process on my phone and blah blah blah. And that's why I'm really trying to get like a camera, but then I think there's like a way to like upload footage from a camera onto your phone. But I'm like, I don't see the point of doing that because then it's like I could have just recorded on my phone, right? Because I don't have a laptop or anything to edit on. So I'm like, I don't know. like realistically, in a perfect world, I would be getting like a like what is it called? I don't even know what the fuck it's called. A MacBook Pro, and then buy like this editing software, and then get like a camera, and then blah blah blah. Because people are always like, oh yeah, like I want to start YouTube, like I need to buy a camera, I need to do this, blah blah blah. The whole time, you could just start on your phone. Like that's what I've been doing this whole time. But I feel like this, like right now, I have an iPhone 16, and maybe if I use the back camera, it would be clearer. But I'm always using this front camera, and then um, I don't know. But I feel like all out of all the iPhones I had, the iPhone, what is it? The iPhone 11 was like the clearest pictures I ever had. And then I think like right now the iPhone 17 is out or something. Is it 17? I don't know. But it costs like so much money because of like all the tariffs and stuff. Um, and then they keep like threatening to delete TikTok too. So I was trying to get a new phone before they deleted TikTok or whatever from the App Store. But at this point, it's like whatever. They just keep extending the deadline to delete it. But I'm like, are they really gonna delete it though? I don't know. So I've been trying to like grind on TikTok and like constantly post content and like blah blah blah. So I'm just like exhausted. Like it's like I'm physically exhausted, but at the same time I don't really do too much during the day. But it's like I'm too physically exhausted to a point where like when I get home, I don't even want to exercise at nighttime because I'm just so tired. I literally just like get home, take a shower, eat my food, go to sleep, and I'm like knocked out at like 9 o'clock. Um, but I got a tutor tomorrow, so that means I gotta wake up early. But yeah, I like that. The girl, she's supposed to have like the sleepover on Saturday, and I feel like I've only been to a couple sleepovers before when I had my little white friends in high school or whatever, and I feel like for those sleepovers, we woke up early. Like they just casually woke up at like 8 a.m. for no reason. Like, cause I guess they're like morning people, right? And even like one girl, I could tell she was pretending to sleep because she woke up at like 7, and then she saw that nobody was awake, so she went back to sleep until 9 o'clock, right? And apparently they said I was like talking in my sleep or like asking for help or whatever. But in my opinion, I feel like I just wasn't like didn't feel safe, and I just don't like sleeping anywhere other than my own bed. Because I don't even know if I sleep talk in my sleep. Because I feel like even in relationships, like they never said anything about it. So why am I like talking in my sleep around my friends? Or maybe because I knew deep down that they weren't really my friends for real. I don't know. Um, but in general, like Saturday, like, is the only day I'll do stuff. So luckily she didn't have a sleepover like on Friday, because of course everybody works on Friday and like blah blah blah. But at the same time, I just like sleeping in.